trying to find rent when you're a student, especially like a single mom, it's been very hard.
With the vacancy rate around 2% in Montreal, and with significant increases in prices for rental housing for new renters in the past year in Quebec, it has been very difficult for many to find a new place to live in the city. For some, such as Angela Ottereyes, a mother of 4, the current housing crisis made it impossible to find a place to live in Montreal before moving day on July 1st.
We had to come to a hotel, me and my children, and we've been at the hotel 2 nights now. So I'm still searching. I actually visited an apartment yesterday, but no luck with that one.
Ottereyes has a monthly budget of $3,000 for rent, has been searching since February, and still couldn't find a place in Montreal.
I think I viewed at least 30 places. There were some that were really, really nice that I really wanted.
This year has really been the worst year that I can recall over my decades of work in the area.
On July 1st, moving day in Quebec, the City of Montreal said that 107 people in Montreal were still unable to find a home. However, that number does not necessarily represent the housing crisis in the city.
Well beyond those 107 families who have been identified are people who are in very precarious housing, so they don't find a real proper home after having lost their home, and they move in with family members.
A hidden detail is how many families do find housing, but that is highly unaffordable, that takes much of their incomes on rent, or that move into much smaller places. So a family of 3-4 children go into a place with only 1 or 2 bedrooms.
We really, really need big investment in the area of housing, especially for low-income people. And so what that would mean is social housing.
For tenants, a way to protect the rental market is a proper rent control system in Quebec, a lease registry so that there's transparency in the rental market. Tenants know exactly what the old rent was. So this is like to help with the rent control mechanism.
As advocates for housing in Montreal want long-term solutions to address the housing crisis, Ottereyes believes that she is not homeless because she made a post asking for help on a Facebook group that led to receiving assistance for her family to stay in a hotel for the next 2 weeks.
I think if I didn't go public, I think we would have been sleeping in my van, or I think I would have been maybe up north. I would have left Montreal and went up north.
In Montreal, Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.